race. Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2021. As you can see in the vehicle performance comparison chart, we are doing very well indeed. It's time to move on to the next Grand Prix. And we've already moved on. I didn't even see which one it was. Which one was it? Anyway, practice has been completed. Some more lovely resource points have been added to the collection, 1,481. And we've got some development boosts as well. Look at this, turbo durability, electrical systems. For fuck's sake, somebody tell me what this all means. I just haven't got a clue. So it's Brazil, home of the Brazilian. Oh, I do like a nice flight path that's easy to navigate. Yes, I am being rude. Anyway, let's have a look and see what time Lux is going to put in. He's about to cross the line for the first run in qualifying. I'm going to get taken off the air one of these days. Anyway, we cross the line now and it's fourth position, fourth place at the moment for the... God, for the hooks now, as we accelerate forward now, a little bit later to qualify, you can see that we've dropped down to 9th position at the moment, chasing Pierre Gasly, but unfortunately our delta, well, it's just gone up a little tiny bit, but it's not going to be enough to get us higher up in the placing, so it looks like it's still going to be 9th at the moment for the Hookstar. Anyway, so yeah, we crossed the line, still 9th, as we accelerate forward now to a little bit later to qualify, you can see that we are still in 9th, but we are slightly up in the deltas, maybe get a cheeky 8th position. Let's have a look as we cross the line, and it's oh, bloody hell. 7th place, in fact, 7th position for Duxter in our Williams Potato. Don't forget our Williams Potato. So that's almost it from qualifying now. We've carried on going, in fact, on this run, and we're just slightly up again on the delta times. So we're about to cross the line. We dropped down to 8th place, but we should get a cheeky 7th out of this. Yes, we do, a cheeky 7th. Fantastic. And now that is the end of qualifying. As you can see, just 6 seconds remaining. I think we've run out of fuel, so it looks like we're going to be 7th position or lower. Let's have a look as we're about to cross the line, whether it is going to be 7th or lower at the moment as we cross the line at Brazil. Fantastic. So Lewis Hamilton got pole. It was 7th place for us. Pretty decent showing there for our Williams car. And Callum's an idiot, only got 17th place, which just goes to show that he's a complete bloody idiot.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if of course the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, the captain, Gasly, Perez, Tsunoda, and Sebastian Vettel, Ocon, Stroll, Valtteri Bottas, and Giovinazzi, Eilert, Mick Schumacher, Christian Lundgaard, and Daniel Ricciardo. Latifi and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all seasons clear mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away we go. 6 plays on the start line for the Hookster. As we're about to go to turn 1, we've got a Ferrari off to the right hand side. I do believe, look at this, 2 Ferraris. We're going to done on both of them. Yes, we do. Oh, bloody hell, bloody hell. We almost lost it there on the curbing, but we just managed to sneak our way through a huge amount of cars and we're up into 3rd position. I can't believe it. Yes, 3rd place for the Hookster in a Williams potato car. Really not up there with the fastest cars in the field, it has to be said, but it is an improved Williams and the one that we drove, I think, in season 1. So yes, we are doing pretty decently as we got Charles Leclerc. He's going for a move and he's on of us though. Oh, Charlie boy, look at this. We dive by the outside. Let's go very, very wide of the curbing. Oh, we made contact with Charles Leclerc. Oh no, this is going to get dicey, very dicey indeed. Can we hold on to the position? Can we hold on to this 3rd place at the moment? Oh, squeezing Charles Leclerc there as we're now coming around. Oh, bloody hell, and there's more contact with us and Charles Leclerc. We've also got the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz in the mix as well, trying to get past as well. That was a frantic first lap for us, and look at this, we've got a car still trying to go inside of us. It's Charles Leclerc and he pushes us off the circuit. He pushes us off the circuit, so he gets the place. We've got to drop down to 4th position now. Charles Leclerc in 3rd. Carlos Sainz is right up our Jack Jones. He's also got a Red Bull, and look at this, so Hookster goes right aggressive round the outside of Charles Leclerc. He wasn't taking that line down, and he gets the place back. Fantastic indeed. As we accelerate forward out to lap 2, as you can see, Hookster still in 3rd place at the moment. Oh, there's contact with the car behind. I do believe that was Sergio Perez. He just went straight up his Jack Jones. And the virtual safety car has now been deployed. Well, I don't know what happened there, but serious contact. Sergio Perez has completely lost his front wing. There's nothing left of it, so he's going to come in for a pit stop. And we are under the virtual safety car. Now, is the Hookster going to play a blinder here and actually come in and change his tyres for the rest of the Grand Prix? Because he'll easily go on the medium tyre to the end. So this could be a good strategy because, of course, everyone... I just heard over the radio, hang on, I just heard he is coming in because he feels like there's damage to the front wing of the car. Oh, this is a good strategy, in fact, because if he gets the wing changed, they all want a virtual safety car, so he's not really going to lose much ground. He's going to lose a couple of seconds for the wing change, but it's not going to be too bad as if they were going at full speed around the circuit. So in we come then. I think here comes the wing change. Yes, there it goes. Wing is being changed. Thank you, lads. Onto the yellow soft, or should I say medium tyre as well. And the wing goes on. Fantastic. And out we go. Out we go again. We've rejoined in 17th position, but we're still under virtual safety car. So they're still basically crawling around the circuit at the moment. So we haven't lost that much time. I would say in total we've lost about 2 seconds. We have gained a few seconds, of course, because we're coming for a pit stop very early indeed, and all the others are still going to come in for theirs. So we rejoin the field now in 17th place, chasing Fernando Alonso as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. The car in front of us now is Yuki. No, wait, it says did not finish. Yuki Tsunoda is out of the Grand Prix, everyone. We've got yellow flags going. So Yuki is out. We're going to go past him and we go up now to 16th place, and we are still chasing Fernando Alonso as we accelerate forward to lap 6. As you can see, the positions haven't changed at the moment, but the other cars ahead of us still haven't stopped. They're still on the soft tyre. We're on the medium, of course. We've got Queen Latifi in front of us in 15th place. He's 11 seconds though up the road. And behind us, we've got Sergio Perez, of course, who, don't forget, did that enormous collision straight into the back of us and lost the whole of his front wing. That's why he's now behind us in 17th place. As we accelerate forward to lap 7. Look at this. We've got Perez going for a move on us down the inside. And Hookster does an almost audacious switchback manoeuvre on Sergio Perez. And he goes through and maintains his 16th position. That was absolutely fantastic from the guy that never gives up. And he never surrenders. Don't you know? Don't you know? So there you go then. 16th place at the moment for Hookster. as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. So still in 16th place. Latifi still hasn't come in for his stop yet. Neither has Fernando Alonso. But now cars are coming in for their pit stops. So he should gain quite a few positions here and maybe get back into the points. This is our plan anyway. Let's have a look and see what happens as we're about to cross the line. And there's 2 cars still in the pit lane at the moment. One looks like a McLaren, one looks like a Ferrari. So we are going to now go up to 14th place at the moment. But 2 cars ahead are still pitting. They still haven't come out yet. That's Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. Verstappen's in 12th, Gasly's in 13th. And look, do we get past? No, we don't, in fact. They have actually come out of the pits ahead of us. So we're still in 14th position at the moment on lap 10 as we accelerate forward now, still on lap 10, just going past the pits. More cars have now come in for their stop. We've had a huge gaggle of cars have come in for their stop. We should now get back into the points, hopefully. Yes, we do. Look at this. A cheeky 10th place. It's only one World Championship. No, wait, 9th position now. 9th place. It's only 2 points, but that's pretty still decent. Still decent for our Williams potato at the moment. Still chasing Pierre Gasly on lap 11. As we accelerate forward out, still on lap 11, just going past the pits again, and more cars have come in for their pit stops. Very, very late stopping for some of these cars, but look at this, everyone. Look at this as we come around turn 1. I think we're going to get some serious points at the moment. Yes, 7. No, bloody hell. 5th, but oh, Noakes almost loses it there. He almost lost it. Oh my God, that's given the opportunity for the car behind to try and get past. It's Lance Stroll. He does get past us, but I think if he's going to do a switch back on Stroll, is he? Yes, he dives down the inside of Lance Stroll, gets the place back. I was just about to say before that we got up to 5th position, but considering we had a wing change and lost a few seconds in the pits, that's pretty decent, as we accelerate forward out to lap 15, still in 5th place, still chasing Pierre Gasly, but unfortunately he's 6.5 seconds ahead of us at the moment. I don't think we can catch him. And behind us now we've got Sebastian Vettel and of course the Aston Martin. As we accelerate forward out to lap 18, it's the last lap of the race, everyone. Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lulu of Lewisham, has won the race, and we are going to cross the line, a very respectable 5th position, which I'm very happy about, considering of course we had to come in for that wing change. Very happy about indeed. So more points for us in the championship as we're about to cross the line, hopefully ahead of Sebastian Vettel, who's looking very close behind us. And cross the line, it's okay, we got it. Wowzers, me trousers, as I like to say constantly. Fantastic. And driver of the day goes to Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger. Well done, Daniel. Well done. And there is Total Wolf, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's Callum O'Keefe and I'm a male, you twat. Oh, sorry, wrong sex. Anyway, there is the race winner, and there is famous F1 YouTuber Tia Marduk Benjamin Daly in the Mercedes pit. I don't know why I'm talking like a big woman, but I just like it. And I'm going to continue to do it. So there you go. Fantastic indeed. Up onto the podium, there he is, there's Lulu, and there's Lando Norris, who finished second to McLaren. Well done to him, as he holds up the trophy high and says, I did it, lads, I bloody well did it. And it's time now for the champagne to go over everyone. Yes, there it goes, lots of champagne. Fantastic. Yeah, go on, spray some over your mechanic as well. He doesn't care. They all get in the hot tub later anyway, all them soapy bubbles. Anyway, so first place for Lulu, 5th for us, 10 World Championship points for our campaign. Valtteri Bottas got a fastest lap, but only finished in 7th place. Oh dear. Let's have a look now and see where we are in the championship standings. And as you can see, we are in 8th position. We've actually got up, yes, 76 points, 168 points behind, and Lewis Hamilton's currently in the lead. 51 points ahead, and Cam's an Idiot's got nothing, and we're 7th in the Constructors' Championship at the moment. So it's time to move on to the next Grand Prix, and it's time for Australia, the Melbourne Grand Prix. Fantastic. Yes, Australia, of course, very late into the season. Practice has been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points. 1,939. More development boosts, electrical systems, turbo durability, energy recovery system. Yes. What does that mean? What does that bloody well mean? Please, anyone out there in YouTube land? No. Okay. So here we are in Australia. It has to be said, the last few seasons, looks hasn't done very well at Australia. No, it used to be pretty average anyway, but these last few seasons, he hasn't done very well at all. Anyway, we crossed the line for the first qualifying run, and it's 5th position at the moment, 1 second behind the leaders. As we accelerate forward now to a little bit later qualifying, you can see, oh dear. Oh, bloody hell, we dropped on the 19th place, and we're down the Delta times as well. Camden Idiots in 17th, our teammate ahead of us. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, what is going on here in Australia? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to a little bit later qualifying. You can see, still in 19th position. We have increased our Delta times, but we completely lost it there on the exit. And we're still a little bit up, but I don't think we may be able to gain 1 place, maybe get in front of Norris. Let's have a look as we cross the line, and no, we haven't done a bloody thing. Still in 19th position at the moment as we accelerate forward, and that's the end of qualifying. And unfortunately, we have incurred a penalty, and that's because we've had to put an engine part onto the car. We need a new ICE, unfortunately, so we're going to start from the back of the grid. We were going to start anyway pretty much at the back. Max Verstappen got pole, as you can see, 19th place, but it will be 20th position. As you can see, we got a 60 place grid penalty for parts on the car.
Welcome to Melbourne. You can hear the roar of the crowd out there, which can only mean one thing. Race day is upon us. Here we are then at the Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of bumpy street track, but not a lot in the way of elevation changes. The circuit goes all the way around the lake, taking in 16 corners. Note the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. They'll offer our drivers a number of good opportunities to overtake. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ricciardo, Perez, Pierre Gasly and Norris, Sainz, Bottas, Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel, Tsunoda, Stroll, Esteban Ocon and Giovinazzi, Lundgaard, Mick Schumacher, Charles Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi, Eilert and the captain. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
So it's time once again for a last to first challenge as the 5 lights go out on the all-seasons Guilherme. We go, and it's away he goes from last place on the grid because of the engine penalties. Look at this, we got Latifi in front of us. Charles Leclerc is also right down the back of the fields. We go to turn 1, what are we going to do? We're going to dive past a huge amount of cars. Oh my god, that's very tight, very, very tight indeed. We've got Christian Lundgaard in the Alfa Romeo in front of us. We get through up into 15th place. What about the next turn? Coming now, dive before. Oh, bloody hell, 3 cars in one go. 3 cars? Yes, we have. We've done it. Up into 12th position now. In front of us now, we have got Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, Yuki Tsunoda. He's got Fernando Alonso in front of him, as you can see, which means that they're going to slow each other up, which means we could be an opportunity for us to try and get past. We just want to try and get into the points if we can, because, of course, we are really at disadvantage starting right at the back of the grid. Now, of course, it's not too bad if you're in a pretty decent car to start right at the back of the grid. But, of course, in this Williams, it's a huge disadvantage as we go very, very close to the backside of Yuki Tsunoda there, trying to get past him. But at the moment, we're carrying on, still in 12th position, just outside, of course, the World Championship points, and still chasing Yuki Tsunoda. Behind us, we've got Lance Stroll. Yes, Lance Stroll is behind us in 13th position at the moment. So we continue on, still in 12th position, as you can see, for us. Yuki Tsunoda still ahead of us. Lance Stroll is still behind. As you can see, a beautiful shot of the livery of the Williams car. Such a great livery for 2021 before they started putting stupid battery symbols on the airboxes. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Anyway, this is the end of lap 1, and we are in 12th position as Max Verstappen crosses the line, the fastest lap. And of course, he must be in the lead of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward at lap 2 Still in 12th position at the moment, as you can see. Still chasing Yuki, but he's 1.4 seconds ahead of us. Lance Stroll is just shy of half a second behind and still chasing relentlessly to see if he can get past. Oh, bloody hell, almost lost it again, and Lance Stroll makes contact. But we managed to hold on as we accelerate forward out of lap 4. Onto lap 4, still in 12th position, but Lance Stroll once again tries to get past us, but we managed to hold him off. Do we know he goes to the inside? Oh, it's contact with Lancey boy, and we go wide on the exit, but more contact. Look at this, wheel to wheel banging with us and Lance Stroll, but we still managed to hold on to this 12th position at the moment on lap 4. And Lance has dropped back for some unknown reason to accelerate forward out of lap 6. So still in 11th position, 11th place for us. I think a car must have come in for their pit stop. So we've gone up into 11th place. Yuki Tsunoda is ahead of us in the points, of course, that one single solitary World Championship point. And behind us now, we've got Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi is accelerating forward out of lap 6. As you can see, just about to come to the end of it. Are we going to come in now for our own pit stop? The answer to that is yes, we do. So in we come for our pit. From 11th place. Can we get into the points? I don't know. I really don't know. It all depends whether really a car drops out in front of us, and I don't think it's going to be possible. Don't forget, of course, we were hugely disadvantaged because of starting from the back. Anyway, we change now with the lads onto the yellow sidewall tyre. Thank you, lads. Very fast stop indeed. Yes, look at that. 2.5 seconds. Fantastic. And we rejoin now in... it's 18th place. It's a clear track, though. It's a clear track, which isn't too bad, but 18th position for us at the moment on lap 7. So half distance. Can we get back into pretty much chasing for the points? Let's have a look as we accelerate on lap 7. Just going past the pits. Any cars coming in? Yes, one car has come in. That's the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. So we are going to go up to 17th position at the moment, but we're still chasing the boys ahead of us. That's Ocon and Alonso, of course, both the Alpines. Yes, the Alpines. As we accelerate forward on lap 8, as you can see, still in 17th place for us. But there are cars now pitting. There are cars pitting. In fact, there's 4 or 5 cars into the pits. So we go up into... Oh, they've come out though. Schumacher's come out, but we managed to get past him. We've got Giovinazzi. We go around the outside of Gio. Do we get past? Yes, we do. So up now into 13th position. We've got Latifi. Oh, this is very, very close. Very, very close indeed. We've got Latifi ahead of us. He's surely got to come in for a stop. He's still on the soft tyre. I'm sure he has, unless he started the meet. I don't think he would have done though. No, surely not. Anyway, so there you go. Still chasing Latifi as we accelerate forward out to lap 9. And we're still in 13th place, but more cars have now come in. Come on, we're going to get into the points. There's Christian Lundgaard. And we get past that. No. It's 11th position. I don't believe it. 11th place. Yuki Tsunoda's now 21 seconds up the road from us. I really don't think we've got any chance of catching him as we accelerate forward on lap 12. No change in the positions, apart from the fact that Yuki Tsunoda's now got the gap up to 28 seconds. We're still just outside. We're in no man's land in that stupid position of 11th where you're just outside the World Championship points. It's absolutely crazy. But just imagine if we had started in about 11th, where we would have ended up. But of course, from our qualifying performance, we would only have started from about 19th anyway. So this really would have been about the best we could have got out of the car as we accelerate forward over the last lap of the race. And it's now over. In fact, Maxi Boy Verstappen has won the race. We are going to cross the line in a very disappointing, it has to be said, 11th place. If only we could have got past Yuki Tsunoda, we would be in the box seats right now and got that one World Championship point, but we haven't. And so we're about to cross the line in no man's land 11th, as I like to call it, as we come round the final corner now. But it was a good effort considering we started right at the back of the grid as we cross the line now. Wowzers.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So there you go then. 11th place in Australia. But we do get driver of the day. Wowzers. Absolute wow. Well, we were never going to win the championship in a Williams, and the person who has won the championship is Lulu. Lewis Hamilton has won the championship in the Mercedes. Well done, Lulu. Well done. We're still 2 rounds to go as well, which doesn't look good for future seasons. But anyway, there he... Oh my goodness, look at his hair. Look at his bloody hair. That looks outrageously terrible. What has he done? Anyway, there is the race winner, Maxi Boy Verstappen. Yes, he said, I did it, lads. I bloody well did it. Well done, Maxi Boy. And there are the Red Bull mechanics, which contain no famous F1 YouTubers. Fantastic. So up onto the podium we go now. There's Maxi, but oh god, I spoke too soon. I just saw Tiamat Marduk in the background. Anyway, there he is, and he holds up the trophy high and says, yes, I've done it, lads. I've bloody well done it again. The champagne's going over everyone. Yes, go on. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Oh yes, down the back of the neck. That's always the best thing to do. Down the back of the neck. So let's have a look at the championship standings and see where we are after these last 2 rounds. Well, there you go then. Max Verstappen won the race. Lewis Hamilton got fastest lap. We ended up in 11th. Our teammate Camden Idiot only finished in 16th place. In the championship now, we're in 8th position. Lewis Hamilton has won the championship. 64 points at the moment ahead of Valtteri Bottas. But we've got 76, which is very respectable for our Season 2 campaign. Don't forget, of course, only Season 2 of our F1 2021 all seasons career mode. Callum's an idiot. He's just an idiot because he's got absolutely nothing on the board. And we're in 7th place in the Constructors' Championship. Well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. Next week, of course, it's the season finale where we're going to see if we can get as high as we can to try and see if we can get a decent car for the start of Season 3. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.